Okay. And they looked at how they realized their ideas and came them in, put them in, implemented them, and they came out with strategies and they taught these techniques, and people who learned them started to absorb them and look at their own ways of using them and improvise. And the whole idea is to get people to, and yourself, of course, myself, to get people to be more effective, to attain their goals, to be efficient, not to get hung up on negativities, just to find a way to overcome that through positive reframing and all kinds of things. Millions of techniques.
How fascinating.
Yes, millions of techniques that work, and it's all for the good of people. Unfortunately, NLP was taken by the sales community to manipulate unsuspecting public. And that is not NLP, it's just a use of technique in a different way, because NLP is a positive thing. So
that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Is this an online class, or do you go to class?
I go to class on Thursdays, and it's going to be over at the end of May, and then I'm doing another extension so I can become a practitioner. And then I'll start
wow.
Then I'll start to work with my students, the ones who get freaked out over exams or get hung up on negative recurring obsessions. There's treatments for phobias that can take a 2.5 hour treatment can cure someone of a phobia. It's just amazing.
My gosh, that sounds fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that. That sounds really, really neat.
Yeah, it is. I've got video clips, but they're in Hebrew, so that won't help.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll look for them online. That sounds fascinating.
Yeah. Look under Virginia Satir. Virginia Satir.
Virginia Satir.
Satir. Because she's dead now, but there are a few clips of her, very few, but you get to see how amazing she is.
That's fantastic.
It's
You're
really
always doing something interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So, and I'm studying the Holocaust, of course, and I'm teaching.
How is that going, your study of the Holocaust?
Well, this time the course is about the Jewish civilizations before the war. So in every country where they existed, I'm learning this vast treasure of history, the richness of culture. Amazing, amazing. And most of them had lived with persecution all their lives. They had no reason to think that the Nazis would be any different. And that's what happened. You know, they just assumed it was the same old shit. One ruler comes, everything's horrible. Another ruler comes, it's okay again. Pogroms here, it's over, and back and forth. And meanwhile, they built up brilliant civilizations until the Second World War.
Amazing.
Yeah.
God, that's amazing.
So that's interesting.
That's amazing. The fear, I think that there is an incredible fear that takes people over when they see any group of people thriving in adversity. I think that's scary to governments, to other societies, when they see that there is a people who have always lived under adversity and have always made good, have always brought success out of that.
Yes.
And an ability to live and have family and make wonderful professions and art and have joy.
Yes.
Even in the face of that. So I think that's frightening as hell to people. I don't know why, but it scares governments to death.
And conspiracy theories popped out of that one. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. I know America is dealing with the Native American. Their culture and their history is so rich, so productive, so